us?
Meh.
I'll
No,
be
no.
there.
The dad
Need a ride?
is spending a moment with all of them, all of the siblings.
Problems, we all do. But there's one thing we can take away from today. It's that in the end, all you guys have is each other. One day, wake up and it'll be too late.
Stay the fuck out of my business. There it is. Stuck your hand.
Right in the fan.
That's what's totally screwed. I'm gonna have to open it up.
Don't
Dude, can you unplug it over
put
there?
your hand into it. What now?
Jesus Christ!
Oh! That's what you had?
I did it!
That's what he had in his hand. That's a big one. Go to an hospital now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You did that before the fan? Come on. Really? Just take a thing and in the middle of it. No, not with your hands. Okay, so that was after. Look. Don't what? That's the mom.
People see things. Look, I know all about it.
Nelly wants to protect you. She doesn't want you to go back to the house.
It's a sickness. Be vigilant.
I understand him, I understand Steve's point of view, because that's the logical thing to think. But you're missing so much stuff, Steve, really. What are you doing, you crazy lady?
Live.
You?
The house wanted her to kill you.
What's going on with you?
You were seeing
You're holding a
ghosts.
fucking screwdriver in my throat.
No, it wasn't.
Ah!
What is this? It's a master blueprint nature.
No, it's not.
Our forever house. You drew it again and again.
Your forever house. It's gonna be your forever house.
Absurd.
You're gonna die, all of you, into it.
I just want you to be.
Not crazy.
Eh?
See that?
You just snuck up on me all of a sudden. But I'll sort it out. Say your goodbyes. Probably won't have to see them again for years if you don't want to.
You don't want him to see them?
Too, don't you?
I'm lost about their relationship with their father, but also their relationship as a couple.
But you don't have to feel crazy because some big boys know the difference between what's real and imaginary.
Ah, you said that to him.
I'm just so proud of you. Hey, you're doing so well.
Little shits. You little shits are good.
Don't do that! I'm not sure it's a great idea. Don't put your hand into it. Please. What? What is it? Oh, who is it? Why this thing was making a noise? Why the water?
Jane, I think you just solved one of our oldest cold cases. William Hill, been missing since 48.
William Hill.
How did he get in there? It looks like he bricked himself in. The tools were in there with him. Man, the scratches. Guess he had second thoughts. You folks have a good night now.
He closed himself into it and then he was crashing.
Is it?
Haunted?
Haunted.
Oh, yeah. At least a few of my kids sure think so.
He closed himself into it because he knew that he had to die into the house, but he didn't want to be haunted by the other ghost. He was haunted by the other ghost into this closed space, so he tried to get out. Am I going too far? Maybe.
Steve,
What?
And I'm sorry I didn't listen. And I'm sorry I wasn't there. And it's the regret of my life.
you fly safe. Me too.
You can find my credit card. My caterer's got to get paid. My car is gone.
What do you mean?
I mean, my car is gone. You know where
Look,
I put my car?
took
My
it
wallet's not in here.
to go to the house.
Did Kevin take my goddamn wallet?
Look.
I don't believe it.
Surely.
He looked wrong.
Luke
Have you seen Luke?
took the car and the card.
Oh no. Your silence doesn't protect that.
You went to the house? Go find him.
Probably already has a needle in his arm.
We don't know that.
Shut up and just think about it. He went into the house. That's easy? No? That's an easy guess, I mean. What? The Forever House. Shirley's Forever House.
Oh god.
You're seeing it, both of you? The mom? You both saw it? They didn't do it. Stop, Charlie. They didn't do it.
Who did this?
Not them.
Listen, I can fix it. I can fix it. I'm giving you every opportunity, and you.
We are back here. We began this episode with that scene.
I am helping you.
And twice now, you say that the house killed her.
I know what I said.
The 3 hours you waited after you discovered her body, before you called us, what happened in those 3 hours?
I want to know that also. No, he went back.
Your daughter Shirley says she woke you up because she was surprised to see Mom in the kitchen. Up the stairs to the red room.
You went to the red
What did
room.
you see?
It was open.
We got to the red room.
That door's been locked since we moved in, so
Liar.
it was nothing.
Fucking liar. It's gonna be the end of the episode. It's gonna be the end of the episode. That's fucking creepy. There is a cat on my neighbor balcony, you know, and he's staring at me. That's fucking creepy. What are you staring? I'm not feeling well as long as he's staring like that at me. Oh. You know, cats, they have a sense that we don't have. I'm not believing into that, into ghosts. I'm believing into cats who are staring at me when I'm watching an horrific show or movie. Cats, they are sensitive, you know, for energy, for bad energy, good energy. I'm believing into energy, but not into ghosts, not into zombies, stuff like that. But energy, yes. You know, vibe. The fact that people can have a good or a bad vibe, you know. Oh, that's it. He's not looking at me anymore. That was really scary. I'm not sure, but I can consider that this episode or the last one were really horrific episodes, you know. Like the episode 5 was really an horrific episode, but the 2 last episodes had moments of horror that were not horrific episodes. I'm still looking at him, you know, at the cat. Is he gonna stare? Yes, there were not horrific episodes in my opinion. There were more there to really present us informations, confirmations, answers to stuff. Like to add an episode about the dad right now, I didn't think that we would have it before the end of the season. I really thought that it was gonna be the last episode of the season, him, because for me he had all of the answers, and I still think that he has all of the answers. Right there, we didn't see what he saw into the red room, we didn't see all of what happened with the mother during that night, with the kids and without the kids into the home. Like, we still have a lot of things to learn from the dad. So I really think that we're gonna have one more episode about him, or at least him telling stuff to us and telling answer to us. We'll see about that. That was an interesting episode because it was about the dad, because he had information, because we had moments with him and all of the siblings, and we saw his relationship with all of them, the fact that some of them, most of them, were not in a good relationship with him. That was interesting to see him acting and feeling stuff, because I said it, he was my first and only suspect into all of that. I was really suspicious about him and what he did to the mother, because of the fact that he was hurt, into the end, because of the fact that his kids didn't like him, because of the fact that at the end we saw that he didn't have a good relationship with his wife, because of the fact that we saw an anger moment, I can't remember when, during a flashback, a little flashback with Nelly, I can't remember when. But yes, I was really suspicious about him. I'm still a little suspicious about him, but I'm not sure that I can consider him as a suspect now. I don't know why. The house, we have to blame the house for everything. Like, Nelly did it with her therapist, and I'm gonna do it also. I'm blaming the house for all of what is happening. That person that closed himself into the wall, it was one of the hills. For me, it was the last one, It was the last one of the hills. He was haunted by all of the other ghosts. He couldn't leave because the house doesn't want them to leave. It's always calling them back. So that's why he tried to close himself into the house. Not have the ghost haunting him, but to still be into the house and to die into the house like the house wants. But maybe it didn't work, and he was still haunted by the house into that room, closed room that he made. I don't know. For now, this is my theory. The Dudleys, they are alive for sure. Clara, the wife, she lost her baby, and then they heard the baby crying because she lost her baby because she was walking too much into the house. So I think that the baby died into the house also, because the baby lived into the house, for the part of him, being alive into her, I don't know how to say it, into her belly, I think. She or he was alive and lived into the house, so he or she had to die also into the house as a baby, and because he or she died into the house as a baby is haunting also the house. That's my theory about it. I'm still wondering about the fact that now they are not having nightmares anymore, the Dudley, because they are not living into the house anymore. It doesn't fit with my theory about the house calling back all of the ones who lived into it. The house wants all of the ones who lived into the house to die into it. So for me, it means also that the Dudley, at least the wife, has to die also into the house. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that. See, I'm beginning to have a lot of theory about what is happening, and the more I think about it and the more I think that my theory can be right, but I'm still missing some informations and clues to be at 100% sure of me, of my series, because I have series that are fitting with most of what we saw, but which are not working with some little details, you know? Like right there about the house, it's not working with Mrs. Dudley. I still want information. I mean, we had an entire episode about the dad and I felt like we had a lot of new information to deal with, but not some that I really want. Like about him, I want to know what happened into that room, the red room. I want to know what happened during that night with the kids and without the kids. But I want also to know how about his relationship with Olivia, you know, his wife. Why at the end they were not in a good relationship? Like, okay, she tried to murder him. That can explain a lot of things. You know, of course you're not gonna be in a good relationship with your wife if she's trying to kill you. But I think that it was more than just that. So I want to know that. And also, Theo, I'm interested about what is happening right there with Kevin, Charlie and all of that. I'm interested by that, but that's not my main preoccupation. My main preoccupation about Theo is about what does she know. She touched the wall. She touched a lot of things into this house. All of her siblings at some point, her dad at some point, her mom at some point. So she has to know stuff, things that she didn't tell to her siblings, to her family. I'm glad that she's not like totally against her father, because if she was totally against her father, for me it would mean that he killed his wife or something like that. And the fact that she's not against him, she's not like close to him, but she's not totally against him, that can be a good thing for him, you know. But still, does she know stuff? And why didn't she tell all of her siblings? I'm still a little suspicious about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now for today for this show, because as you can see, maybe I don't have natural light to continue and I don't have a lot of time right now to continue to watch another episode. So I think that I'm gonna keep the 3 last episodes of the show of this season 1 for tomorrow. So the next episode of The Haunting of Hill House is gonna be on another day for you and for me. So it's all for you and for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.